Yo, what's good, bruh?
What's happening? Hey,
You
you
already
like? Hey,
know. You already know.
hold on. Before we get into any of this shit,
What's up?
I want to shout out one of my closest homies in the world, Lil Jade. My daughter painted this thing over here, and she said that my office is too boring, and I had to put some color in here. So she painted this thing that just says color. I'll zoom in
Okay.
on it later, but that's the most gangster piece of art that I got in here,
Hell yeah, I
made by
love it, bro.
Jade. She's 10.
Hell yeah, shout out Lil J. That's dope, bro. That's beautiful art, man. And it definitely got sentimental value, so that's what's up. Hell yeah.
So those are the kind of friends that I got. Those are the kind of homies that I got. Today we got one of Mike's homies in here. You know famous people and shit. People from the radio.
Couple, man, but I
Here he
mean,
goes
I,
again.
I won't say I know him like that. Like we just met like a few minutes ago, but I've known of him. I fuck with bro for sure. Yeah, I'm a big supporter of what he does.
Let's
Yeah.
see who you talking about. You got Vic. His name is Vic. Where do we know him from? I don't know. Shit about that.
So I'm familiar with him because he grew up in a familiar neighborhood that my girl's family comes from, and I support him because besides the radio before that, I was fucking with him because he started a podcast with Duno and Letty from Power 106 called Brown Bag Podcast. That's where I originally heard about bro.
Oh, so they
But
got a
yeah,
podcast already.
yeah, they got a really dope podcast. I fuck with the
Okay,
production they got going on over there too. It's legit. I really like it.
that would be
And
dope.
it's
So
cool.
so I need to be when this is over or something. Well, I'm sure he'll plug us in, but I've never
Yeah,
seen his type of podcast. I never really be watching other people's stuff, so I want to see how they do it and compare because I know I'm not doing this shit right. So
yeah.
let's see how they do it.
It's the main reason too why I love it is it's a real LA based podcast, bro. So you already know me. I'm biased to the core when it comes to LA shit. So I'm definitely fucking with it.
We'll
But
bring him on.
yeah. So without further ado, I'm gonna bring on a special guest. Now our homie, my guy from Power 106 Brown Bag Podcast, very own Rosecrans Vic.
Yo.
What's good, brother? How you
What's the
doing?
deal? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah. We
Mr.
can hear you.
106.
Okay, perfect.
How you
Hell
doing,
yeah.
brother?
Good,
So
man. I'm blessed.
I'm
Yeah,
calling him
man.
Mr. 106. Oops. Is my mic on? There we go. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I started calling him Mr. 106 because he worked in Power 106. I'm in Phoenix, Arizona. I don't live in LA. But that station is so big on Saturday mornings. You know, it plays out here. You know what I'm saying? So it's a big station. I know it's big in LA because it's big out here already. How did you get into that type of shit? Like, was it an accident or what's going on?
It was, I guess you could say it was like, it wasn't necessarily planned. It was, I feel like looking back, it felt like my whole life kind of prepared me for it. But I really just never applied to work at Power 106 ever. Like I never
Yeah.
tried to work there. Basically what happened was I started a podcast, with Letty, who was formerly at Power 106. She wasn't there at the time, and my boy Duno. So we started working on a podcast. We started doing our thing. We started selling out shows, live shows, building
Selling
an
out
audience.
shows for podcasts? Bro, put me on.
Yes,
What
sir.
are you talking about? You do that, nigga.
We're on. Yeah, we've sold. Yeah, we've done like maybe 6 or 7 live shows at this point. We've done the Novo, which is at LA Live. We've done the
Yep.
Wiltern, which is a historic LA theater. The El Rey Theater as well. We've done a couple spots like that. So basically we started doing that and we started making some noise, you know what I'm saying? I guess you can like equate it to like almost like an unsigned rapper, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's like an independent artist that just starts buzzing and has a single booming in the streets. That's kind of how we felt. We're selling out venues without being associated to any sort of big, media company or platform, just on our own. Then Letty gets hired back at Power 106. She starts doing her thing. And then they start telling her like, hey, the hell are you doing over there? You're selling out shows, selling out
Straight
venues,
up,
like
yeah.
without us, you're not even gonna mention it. And she's like, oh yeah, that's a podcast I do with my guys, Duno and Vic. And they were like, well, we need a new morning show, so what's up? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, whoa.
So they called us and it's
Yeah.
like, all right, here we go. Like let's make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? And we did one tryout show on a Saturday morning. We woke up real early and we tried it out. We had a good time. They loved it. And then within the next 2 weeks, which was February 16th of 2023, we launched Brown Bag Mornings. And so we've been on there ever since.
That's that shit,
We're
bro.
currently top rated,
Talk your
beating
shit.
our competition.
Talk your shit.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to name names, but they're legends, you know what I'm saying? And we're highly rated. We're rated over them in
And what
a lot
time
of
slots so we
demographics.
could put it together?
5 to 10. 5 to 10 a.m.
So 5 to 10 a.m. You that shit in LA is what you're saying.
Yes.
That's what you
That's
said.
right.
Yep.
I'm that motherfucker in LA from 5 to 10 a.m. Say that
That's
shit,
right.
Vic.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
And on Saturdays when we do the best of, I'm still the shit.
Yeah, that's right. Hell yeah, say
That's what I'm
that.
talking about, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
I gotta ask, does it still feel surreal sometimes? Like does it ever hit you sometimes like, damn, I'm really doing this right now? Like I'm really like one of the main voices of LA when it comes to
All the
this radio
time.
shit.
All the time. That's why I say, like, looking back now, it just feels like I was always like preparing for this shit. You know what I'm saying? One of my earliest memories was my dad playing West Side Connection, and I'm in the back seat, you know what I'm saying? 1995, like, and so it's like my parents are super young, you know what I'm saying? So I really like grew up with them, and certain things like my dad had like a work event. They had like a raffle. I won a Walkman, and then I stole my cousin's Eminem CD. So I was just able to just zone in, and I'm 8 years old getting corrupted by Eminem lyrics. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that was meant to happen. That raffle, I was meant to win it. Certain things like that. My dad taking me to school, listening to Big Boy in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We still
On
listen
Power
to Big Boy
106.
out here.
Yeah. So it's like all that happening is like okay, like all that was kind of preparing me, for what I was, gonna accomplish. And even my time working regular jobs, like that shit built me. It built my character, makes me relatable because it's like I didn't just go straight as soon as I turned 18 and started working in radio. I lived my real regular life for years. So I know what it's like to, work at an office. I know what it's like to, hate your job. I know what it's like to, like a job but not love it. I know what it's like to be fired for being late every day. You know what I'm saying? It's like all those things. It's like those are the people we're talking to every single morning.
Listen, hold on, Vic. I know that we invited you on here as a guest and you're the special person, but punctuality is important. You can't be late to everything that you show up to.
No, not anymore. Yeah, I'm not late anymore. I had to change my ways, after 30. Well, after 31. I had like a trial year. But 32, I'm on it. 32, I'm on it.
I'm glad I got a trial year. This is my grace period.
Yeah. But I worked at the bank. I got fired for just being late. They said I had 6 tardies a year, and I think I racked up like 11 or 12. You know what I'm saying? It's like
thank God though, bro. Thank God. What if?
That was the last. That was the last regular job I had. After that, I took a day to like be sad and whatever, all the emotions you have when you get fired. Stupid. Honestly, when you're an adult, you just feel stupid. Like, man, I'm really stupid. Like, what I for not being on time. I just let the snooze button go and ruin my life. You know what I'm saying?
And you can't be mad at nobody else but you.
Nobody else. And then you got a kid. Like, I have an 11-year-old son. So at the time he was much younger. What am I gonna tell him? Like, I was late. You know what I'm saying? And now we don't have food. Like, you feel so stupid, right? So I took a day to do that. But then after that, I was like, okay, what's my game plan? Am I gonna work? At another bank? Am I gonna do this? Am I gonna do that? And then I was like, man, I've been like begging, God for to work a flexible schedule, to do my own thing, to be a creator, all this stuff. And I'm like, it's here. It's not how I thought it would be. I thought I was gonna walk in one day and quit and be like, yeah, I got a better job and I have my dream job. It didn't go like that. But nevertheless, I was free. And I just realized, I just like told myself, I said, I'm never gonna work another regular job. So I'm not gonna apply for any other jobs. I'm just gonna thug it out and figure it out. And I haven't you know, my next job was Power 106. That was the next time I clocked into work.
Man, that's real shit right there, bro. You bet
Yeah,
on yourself and shit. You accomplish what you set your mind to, bro. That's real.
for sure.
That's
Yeah,
real
had to do
motivation
it.
right there, bro. Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
Good shit.
Yeah.
I'm going through that similar situation right now. I'm still clocking into a regular ass job and trying to find time either during my breaks, when I'm off the
Yeah.
clock, to try and get out as much content as I can.
Oh
And this
yeah, but that's
podcast,
the
so
time that you're driven. I was doing the same thing. I was writing articles on my lunch break, sometimes during work. You know, I was like, you know, posting content anytime I could. I was, you know, getting off of work, going straight to, you know, a networking event or whatever I could do to like further my career.
yeah,
So yeah, you got to be obsessed with it, or if not, you know, somebody else is gonna take it.
See, and
no,
that's the
that's
thing
real.
that a lot of people don't realize is even me, right? So once I
Hmm.
bought one of these fucking microphones, I started talking to people that get paid for being on a microphone. I didn't realize how much actual work is involved in the networking type of shit, and in talking to people that maybe necessarily you don't want to talk to at that time, but rooms that you need to be in and work that you got to
Hmm.
do or times that you want to do, and all the motherfucking free work that it takes to get there.
Oh, so much, so much.
That all the free work that it takes to get there. That's the stuff that I'm learning in this process right now. I'm on a little bit different lane than you,
Hmm.
but a lot of this shit is free. And I don't like it, but it's gonna get me to a point where it's not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's the motivation. Like the fact that we love doing this shit, and it's like eventually this shit's gonna pay off. It's gonna get to a point where it's like the shit that we love to do. We're gonna get big enough to hopefully we really get paid to do this,
It's
and
gonna pay the
this is
bills.
our
It's gonna
regular
pay,
job.
and then some. Exactly.
It's going
Yeah,
to,
man.
just
Exactly.
because you know what I'm saying. I don't know exactly how we're gonna do it, how we're gonna figure it out. But Mike is too good at this video shit. And once in a while, believe it or not, I could be funny. Once the Raiders get on there, if I'm in a good mood, especially if they winning, yeah, I could be that
Yeah.
nigga. And nobody gonna do that shit better than me.
Hey,
But
that's
Yeah.
that's hood Chris Berman right there, bro. He be going in with the commentary, bro. Yeah,
That's
so Mike,
fire.
I just saw that Mike loaded up some clips of some new
yeah,
players that we got. So yeah, that's
yeah.
one thing. We was talking about the radio shit. Rosecrans Vic, he got it out the mud from the bottom. He used to have
Yeah.
nothing. He was homeless on the streets, and then he decided to make it in the podcast game. Congratulations, nigga. But
Yeah.
that's not the only reason we brought him on here. He a
No.
Raiders fan too. Look at his shit crispy on there.
Yep.
Yep.
Damn, I didn't realize how faded my shirt was until I got this brand new Nation hat on this bitch.
Yeah.
I
Nation, bro. Shout out the Nation. He be going in some right
Mike,
there.
you got on the brown pride, nigga. He didn't send me that
Oh,
one.
not. Oh yeah, no. This is exclusive. I got this at the mall, bro. I got this
Yeah,
at the mall. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah. No,
Yeah.
I got this one. This is. I wish I had a better camera, but it got the corduroy shit, like the
Yeah.
old school LA Raiders hats.
Oh shit. Yeah, mine's corduroy too. Like,
Yeah, my
I don't know
girl.
if you can see it.
Yeah. Ooh, that shit
We
hard.
got
Hell yeah.
the Pro Bowl patch.
Hell yeah.
Why are
Yeah.
you shitting on me right now? We was talking about mine, and then here you go. I was like, oh yeah, nigga, let me just.
No, I'm saying
playing
you
with
on the
you.
right you on the right shit with the corduroy. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, no,
Oh,
this shit
yeah.
is hard. The
Yeah.
Nation sent this to me. I wouldn't have picked this shit out myself because I don't have no fashion sense, nigga. I'm an old nigga. So what I do,
Yeah.
is stay as plain as possible when I can't lose, right? So,
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
but he sent me this shit, and it's hard than a bitch. I like it. It looked like my daddy hat, so I'm gonna keep it.
Yeah. I had to get me a brown hat. My girl says I can't wear Raider gear with everything, even though black matches with everything. She be saying I can't. So I'm like, you know what? Fine. I like to wear brown a lot. I like to wear other colors. Raider hat in this color.
There
Problem
you
solved.
go.
Yeah.
Who
There you go.
the new Raiders we got, Mike? You know something
Yeah.
about
Oh
that?
yeah. Oh yeah. We gotta talk about the Raiders. You right. So yeah. So we got some new free agents. A couple guys we brought back. Before we get into the free agents, let me talk about the guys that we managed to bring back. So I'll start off with Cory's favorite player in the whole world right here. We brought back D tackle
Big
Adam
body
Butler.
Nigga,
Yeah.
Naruto is back.
Yep. Yeah. Adam Butler back on a 3 year, $16.5 million
Nice.
deal.
I'm gonna
I'll
say
say
this.
that's
I'm gonna say this now,
yeah.
just because I think I'm making a switch. Maybe it'll change. Adam Butler is my favorite player on the Raiders. All players, Adam Butler is my favorite player. Offense, defense, special teams, wide receiver, all of that shit. Sister Act is right after him, but Adam Butler is my favorite player.
Yeah. In case you're wondering, Sister Act is Jacoby Myers on his
Jacoby
Oh, he the
commentary.
one
Myers.
got
Okay.
Yeah, he
yeah,
got
he got
different
the
names.
Whoopi
Yeah,
Goldberg
some folks
braids.
got different names.
Oh, yep. Okay. Yeah. I see it.
Yeah. Yeah, so we brought back Adam Butler, and we also managed to bring back Malcolm Kuntz
Oh
to
shit.
shore up the edge. Yep.
Okay.
I can't
Yeah.
wait. Honestly, I was sad last year, bro, when he went down with that season-ending injury, bro, because I was looking forward to seeing Max Kuntz and Christian Wilkins play together, bro. I really want to see what that's like. And shit, this year we're gonna finally get to see what that's like.
What's up with Wilkins? He
I mean,
healthy?
You said what? What's up with Wilkins?
oh no, I was just gonna say under Pete, this is gonna look good. This is gonna look so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I'm excited too. Like originally I was hoping for a younger coach, but I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like the fact, like just based off the vibes and everything, that's an LA legend, bro. I was super excited when I found out we were getting Pete, bro. Like I'm a big time USC fan, bro. So that
Yeah.
right there, that put a huge smile on my face. And it's like I remember seeing him put together a championship roster with USC and win a natty. So that makes me really believe that he could do that over here, hopefully with the Raiders, bro. Because it's been a rough 20 plus years, bro.
We don't
The
have to
last
do that.
time,
We don't have to do that.
I'm just saying, bro. The last time I seen like a team that I really put like a lot of pride into, like yeah, and I could talk shit like we whooping ass was, bro. I was in third grade, bro. Rich Gannon.
Damn, you wasn't even
Rich
allowed to cuss.
Gannon.
Like you couldn't talk your shit for real.
I couldn't.
Man, I
Couldn't even
love
talk
that
shit.
team so much. That team keeps me a Raider fan to this day, to be honest. Charles Woodson, Rod Woodson, Tim Brown, Jerry Rice, like that was like I was like 9 years old, and that was my first heartbreak for sure when they lost.
Yeah,
When they lost to the Bucks, I was like, wow, like your team could go all the way and then lose at the end. Like this is
Yeah.
terrible. This is terrible. I'm
That's
hooked though.
crazy.
Like I'm hooked.
yeah. It had me feeling like okay, like we'll be back next year. We'll be back.
We'll
for
be
sure.
back next year. We thought.
That's
Oh
That's so
man,
crazy. You guys talking about y'all got hooked by Rich Gannon and all these people, the Super Bowl team.
Shit.
Yeah. When
Cornrow
I
Jerry,
got
bro.
hooked,
Cornrow
when
Jerry.
I got hooked, the wide receivers and the linebackers wore the same size fucking shoulder pads. These niggas had 2 bars on their fucking helmet,
the
nigga.
fucking crossbar.
It's the
T-bar?
crossbar, nigga.
Yeah, the T-bar. Oh shit.
Quarterbacks was wearing them fucking face masks, nigga. So
That was that Peyton
it's the
Manning
difference.
shit.
Bruh,
That
I'm talking about y'all talking about Raiders and shit like that. If I'm gonna go back to when I was 19 years old, you know what I saw? Y'all saw the great teams. I saw we had a running back named Napoleon McCallum. I saw this nigga's leg get snapped in half on live TV. The bone came out.
Oh,
Oh,
It was nasty. So like the
that's when you were hooked.
shut up.
hey man. Hey, you're a Raider fan, bro. It's clear he loved pain. He loved pain.
Yeah, he said.
All we know is pain. So he been.
That's true.
Yeah.
No, so okay, so shut up. It was that time period, but my daddy is from LA, right? And my daddy's probably a little bit of a knucklehead or whatever. Now he's definitely a big knucklehead. So growing up, bro, when we watch scary movies, when we watch hero movies, superhero shit, whatever it is, like as little kids, we were taught like to go for the bad guys. For some reason, this is just our dad. Like the bad guys was always the good guys.
Mm.
When I was a little kid, I didn't have He-Man. I had Skeletor, shit like that, right?
Yeah.
And so when we started watching the Raiders and we saw that pirate shit, that was like Skeletor. They're the bad guys, right? So my dad put me on with the Raiders as the bad guys. And so I saw shit where Lyle Alzado was a bad guy on TV. They was fighting all the time. Nobody liked them. That's when I got hooked. I got hooked way back then in 1988 when y'all motherfuckers wasn't even around. I got hooked when your daddy got hooked, probably.
Probably. I mean, see, that's the thing too about being a Raider fan. People ask me like, "Why are you a Raider fan?" And I'm like, "You think I chose this shit?
Yeah,
like, this shit was instilled in me by my dad.
Yeah.
My daddy said you're a Raider fan, and I
this-
must tell him no. What do you mean?
and I'll just
Like,
raise a certain kind of way. Like I'm on my daddy's side, I guess. You know what I'm
Really,
saying?
bro.
Like, it's my daddy.
I'm sure for a lot of people, us included, like this all Pop's fault, bro. It's all Pop's fault.
Yeah.
He's the one that traumatized us, scarred us for life.
Yeah.
This shit. But man, still though, as much as they piss me off, I love this team, bro. Like Like I love it. I wouldn't change
I love
it.
this team. Hey, I'm gonna be honest. I gotta be honest on here because y'all are my people, and I don't want you guys to like get this story later, not from me. And then if you
Okay.
guys want to roast me, you guys can roast me. But
Okay.
I tried to be a Rams fan, like when they were winning the Super Bowl. I tried.
Shit,
I was like, you know what? I'm tired of all this losing. You know what? I don't need the Raiders. Like, I'm gonna try to be a Rams fan. Let me finish. And then so I was sitting there. I was watching the game. I actually had my Raider jersey on while we're watching the Rams Super Bowl. But I was like, I'm gonna root for the Rams if they win the Super Bowl. Like, you know what? This will be my team now. And then, bro, they won, and I felt nothing.
Yep.
They won, and I felt nothing. And I was like, no, I'm not. Like, that's what showed me that I wasn't. I didn't feel one sense of pride. It didn't feel like I earned it. It didn't feel good. Like I was like, yeah, we won. Like, no, it just felt like nothing. I'm like, no. The satisfaction I'm gonna get when 73 and the Raiders win, bro, like that's gonna be worth a lifetime of suffering. I'm a Raider fan for life, and I tried it. You know what I'm saying? We had an estranged marriage for a year. It happened. You know what I'm saying? It was like broke up. But then you get that new one, that new piece of. Like you want the old one back. You just want the old one back. Like it feels like this ain't it.
It don't hit the thing.
Why is that there? I wanted it.
You got the instant clarification right after you smash. You're like, damn, nigga.
Exactly. As soon as they won the Super Bowl, I was like, nah.
You had that post bowl clarity, bro.
That post bowl clarity, PBC. Yeah. Okay. Exactly. But I just had to be honest with y'all. Yeah.
That's cool.
But hold
bro.
on. Here's the thing. I'm not even Mike. You don't have to do that. I'm not even Mike. You don't have to do that. So
no, I was just gonna ask a question before. Like, I was just gonna say, like, obviously this is a safe space. So I was gonna ask, bro, like, before that time, like going through childhood, because I'm sure living in LA, bro, we didn't have a team for a long time. So
yeah,
a lot of folks were wondering, like, are we ever gonna get a team? And a lot of people, like kids growing up, some of them didn't have popses that were Raider fans, so they grew up like in other teams and shit. Where they'll be like, man, the Raiders suck, and they'll bandwagon another team and jump ship. Was there ever a point in time where, like, through childhood, where there was like a team where you're like, you know what, nah, I might support this team, or was there close to that?
The only thing I can like think of is when Mike Vick was on the Falcons. I just love watching them play, and I just loved Mike Vick as a player, playing on Madden with him, and I was always rooting for him specifically. You know what I'm saying? But not necessarily the whole team. I liked the team, but I knew if it ever came down to it, if he played the Raiders, I'm still rooting for the Raiders. And then also, I wanted him. My dream was for him to be on the Raiders. I would have been the happiest person in the world. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's the only time. Everything else, like I've never been captivated by a player like Mike Vick. So it never really
he was
happened like that.
He was a life-changing player, bro. He was generational. And like you said, like on Madden, bro, I played with Michael Vick and the Falcons more than I used the Raiders. Like, I hated it, bro. Yeah. They gave us a whack-ass playbook. Let's be real. That was a whack-ass playbook on Madden. It was fucked up, bro. And Mike Vick was a cheat
How could
code,
John
bro.
Madden do that to us? That's the confusing part.
You know, it's crazy. When I used to play Madden all the time, I was almost always playing with, like, don't trip. I was almost always playing with the Chiefs playbook or the Chargers playbook, because they had motherfucking Al Saunders and what's the other, North Turner. They playbook was just hard than a bitch. They had a crazy ass playbook. I couldn't do
offense, bro.
It was hard than a bitch. But that was a long time ago. I don't even shit. I got mad now. The last time I played Madden, I got my ass whooped by this kid with a squeaky voice, and I just don't play no more. He was a little bitty kid. I know he was a kid. Like, I couldn't even get on his ass, and he wouldn't shut up. He wouldn't shut up.
Hey, that's just to let you know, like, hey, it's time, OG. Like, time to put down the sticks. It's time.
I put them down.
Yeah, I hear you.
You know what I play now? You know what I play now? Because I'm an old nigga, right? Hold on. I did this shit. I've been marketed and I've been influenced. Hold on. I can't reach it, but I bought this shit. I know you've seen the shit.
Yeah.
I know you've seen the shit on TikTok, right? These motherfucking the shit with all the old Nintendo games and shit on it. I was playing
yeah.
my Tyson Punch-Out this morning, Contra and shit.
You played Duck Hunt this morning for breakfast? That's crazy.
That you know what's crazy is y'all taking shots fast. Y'all don't respect older people at all.
Hey, we
Like,
just
it didn't take you no
got
time.
questions, bro. We weren't from that time. We just gotta know.
Mike, have you ever played Duck Hunt? Do you know? Hold on. I was talking to my old lady about this the other day.
I seen it on Boys in the Hood, but I never played it. I seen when
you gotta
was
play
playing on
it.
Boys in the Hood.
It's actually a really good game. It's actually
have either one of y'all ever played on the fucking OG Power Pad? The OG Power Pad, the Nintendo. You don't know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're
Nintendo.
talking about. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. The laid out controls.
Yeah.
No. So yeah,
Wait.
you lay it out like a mat, like a big ass
Yeah, it's a mat.
on the
Yeah,
ground.
exactly. Yeah.
And so they had track and field, and you get on that bitch and you start running. Your fat ass start running and start stomping and shit. I say fat ass because I was fat. I was a fat little kid. So I'm running and I could never catch nobody, and I learned how to cheat. Like you could get on the ground and you could hit it with your hands to go faster.
Just punch it.
You could jump off the dresser for the high jump, all of that type shit. But y'all missed out. And
so that was the precursor for the Wii Fit, the Wii Tennis, all that stuff.
Way before.
Yeah, and that's actually super like genius early technology that they brought back, but bigger and better later. So that's pretty cool. You played it in real time. That's crazy though. Honestly.
So
damn, bro. He was an innovator, bro. He was one of them innovators.
I'm gonna tell you something. Fuck you, man. Hey, so this is the real shit. They had they used to have this shit called the Power Glove, nigga. Y'all don't know what that is.
No.
The Power Glove, bro. You could play Mike Tyson's Punch Out. They had this shit.
Oh,
it's a bitch because I'm left-handed and they only made it for right-handers.
Wow.
You could put this glove on your shit, nigga. You look like RoboCop. You put this glove on, and it had buttons on the back. You could dial in the game that you was playing. And as soon as you play Mike Tyson's Punch Out, bro, square up, niggas, and you can start chunking them with the Power Glove. But this is why it's a bitch, because any punch you throw with this don't mean shit. You're not doing nothing. So you play a Punch Out, and you just keep doing this shit right here over and over. But
you just got one.
Yeah, that's it. But I played it in real time, and that's not crazy. Y'all can all go to hell, nigga. It's people in the chat.
So basically, it's like you was playing like the Wii before the Wii and shit.
Yeah.
Bro, my first video game that I ever played had one button on the controller. It was Atari. But fuck y'all, I don't want to talk about it.
All right. Oh yeah, let's get back into this free agency list. So we talked about Adam Butler. We talked about Malcolm Kuntz. So we did lose a couple guys. It did suck. The one of my favorites, I'm sure Raider Nation's favorite, was Trayvon Merrick. That one hurt to losing him to Carolina. And I was just like, damn, what are we gonna do? I knew there was gonna be some safeties available. I was scared we weren't gonna get one. Not only did we get one, in my opinion, I think we got an upgrade, and we got him at a really good price. We signed from the Washington Commanders. I still think they're the Redskins. I'm still calling them the Redskins. But yeah, from the Washington Redskins, we got Jeremy Chin.
So hey, tell me something about him, because this is all I heard about him, right? I'm gonna get on YouTube and turn into an expert as soon as the camera goes.
Yeah.
But what I heard, bro, be sticking, right? He's like a linebacker / safety type.
Bro, aggressive. Yeah.
We got like a bootleg Cam Chancellor in this shit. We supposed to have like the Legion of Boom shit going.
Hey, it's possible. I don't want to say that we're gonna. I don't want to call it the Legion of Boom 2.0, but we'll see. It could be.
We're gonna start fucking people up again.
Hey, I hope so, bro. I hope so. And he's a dog, man. He's a dog.
The Eliminator said you're hot.
That's cool. But what I'm gonna say is, Washington was balling last year. Like, they out of nowhere. Obviously, the Jaden Daniels factor did come into play, but Washington was balling. Their defense was hooping. And two names that I've seen a lot from their secondary that was constantly making plays in the postseason was Mike Santorini and Jeremy Chin.
Yeah,
those are two guys that I kept hearing their name a lot, making plays, getting turnovers at that too.
See, I be hyped.
And we got one of those guys now on the Raiders, bro.
So,
That's
and this
good.
is what this is the type of shit that I be hyped about when you have players that come, not just Jeremy Chin, right? When you have players that come from them type of teams that wasn't supposed to win shit and they grind it out and they make some shit happen. I like those kind of players because that's what they're gonna need to be. When they come to the Raiders, they're not expected to win shit, but they're gonna have to grind some shit out, make shit happen. He already done that. That's what he's accustomed to.
Yeah.
So maybe he brings that mindset to the rest of the team. I
Yeah.
like that type shit.
Fun
Yeah.
fact.
I-
Shout
Go
out,
ahead.
Britt. My fault. Fun fact. Britt brought to my attention. Jeremy Chin is Steve Atwater's nephew.
Take a look at the help section.
Steve Atwater was because the dude that used to play for the Donkeys and he was
Yeah.
a hitter.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, the one that he lit up the
That's pretty
Nigerian
dope.
Nightmare. Y'all don't know who that is
Mm.
either. Let's talk about something else.
Okay.
No, I was just going to say, I love when Raiders type players play for the Raiders. Like it never ceases to excite me. It gives me that feeling of like, oh, okay, here we go. Even honestly, Geno Smith, like who's had more average quarterbacks than the Raiders? It's like, ooh, right up our alley, baby. I'm like, I love that. You know what I'm saying? He's not great, but he's good and he's ours. But he's tough. You know what I'm saying? He's tough.
Yeah.
I've been saying for the last 2 seasons that Geno is way better than people give him credit for.
Yeah.
I even said somewhere is video that he better than Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert, he's supposed to be this, that, and the next. And I said he ain't even better than Geno Smith. And I still believe it. And now he's in the same division and we get to show it.
Shit, he on our team, so I definitely believe it now.
Might go hard for our team.
Yeah, bro.
Justin Herbert is like, I love when people say like, oh, Justin Herbert's like, you know, so good. I'm like, yeah, bro, he's like the next Phillip Rivers. And then they get sad when I say that. They go, oh no, he's good. I'm like, bro, Phillip Rivers, great career. But like, you guys aren't going anywhere. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a Raider fan to a Charger fan, like I can confidently say that. Like, y'all will have the great regular season, and then you meet your fate in the playoffs every time. So I think he's the next Phillip Rivers. So I pray on his downfall every day.
Yeah. I gotta ask you, since we're on the topic of the Chargers, and obviously we're both LA Raider fans, so I gotta ask you, in your opinion, what's the bigger LA? I know obviously in our division it's the Chargers, but for an LA fan's perspective, who's the bigger rivalry? The Chargers or the Rams for us? Who's the bigger rival right now at the moment?
I don't feel like there's like that much smoke with the Rams, like, to be honest. Like,
honestly,
unless
they be sending shots though on social media. They be talking shit.
Word?
Yeah, bro.
I don't be seeing it.
There's a couple dudes on the Rams. There's a couple Rams fans on cool, but there's someone that they be hating. They be throwing shots, but also I'm not gonna lie, there's some Raider fans that we take shots at them too.
See, it's different because I'm not in the city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I don't see Rams fans at all. You know what I'm saying? I had a couple homies that was Raiders fans that tried to be Rams fans because they live in LA. Like some shit just like you. Same exact shit that you said, Vic. Like I know a gang of motherfuckers like that from Oakland that did the same shit. And like when your team fuck you off, you're like, all right, you know what? Fuck these motherfuckers for a little while. But they can't stay like that.
Yeah.
They can't stay like that.
No. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I feel like for us, like the Raiders, like biggest op will always, even in LA, will always be the Niners. Like it's always smoke with the Niners, and I feel like that's a worthy opponent because they're always good, and then they have such a strong fan base. They're annoying and they talk shit and they know their shit.
That's the
you know what I'm saying? So it's like the Chargers fans, the Rams fans, they're so fair weather, bro. They is what it is. Like they're not as serious about. They're not sickos like Big Cory. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of sicko Niner fans, bro. Like there's a lot.
Yeah.
My father-in-law, like my girl's whole family is Niner fans. I step into that crib like every day. I'm just like, ooh. And they clown me, and I'm just like, whatever. Like, y'all got Brock Purdy, so enjoy that.
My brother's a Niners fan, and my mama was a Niners fan.
Yeah, see.
So Tommy is like, a Niners fan.
Yeah, bro. They're worthy, ops, I would say.
Yeah. Shit, growing up, like I'd say since we didn't really have a team in LA, like it was real diverse, bro. Like my friends, I had a couple of homies that were Raider fans, but a lot of them it was different variety, bro. I had homies that were Packer fans, Niner fans, Cowgirl fans, a lot of different teams. Like, was it like that with you too, or did you majority of your homies fuck with the Raiders?
No, hardly. I feel like I was always outnumbered. There would be like a couple, homies that were Raider fans, but it's a lot of just random teams, bro. Eagles fans. Oh, we love Eagles, fly high Eagles.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you never even been to Philly. Like,
Right.
shut up. Like, you know?
Yeah.
And then there's like, I mean, now, random Chiefs fans, like Fairweather, whatever. A lot of Broncos fans for some reason out here. And then yeah, you get your district, like your Chargers fans. A lot of Niner fans, I feel like mostly, but it's so scattered in LA. Like even still, like there's not like there's not like a united fan base at all. Like this shit is so broken off and fractioned.
So
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying?
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
it's going to be interesting for like this next generation because obviously some Raider fans, you and Cory included, are parents where you guys also are raising Raider fans. There's going to be other parents that are raising possibly Rams fans or whoever is winning at the moment. So it's like,
Mhm.
these years are kind of important years, not just for us, but like for the next generation that's growing up because like they got to see a winner. They got to see something to keep them inspired and want to stay Raider fans because
I'm
I
not
wouldn't
even.
blame because there are some kids that may switch up, and I don't blame them. I get it.
I'm gonna tell
There's
you
kids that did
something.
that
I'm gonna
when
tell
we were
y'all
kids
something
too.
terrible. I'm
What's
gonna
up?
tell y'all something terrible where I almost feel like I failed as a father. I got almost none of my kids, my two oldest kids, they like the Raiders. None of the rest of them like the Raiders. They actually hate the Raiders. They hate them because they know their daddy act like an asshole when the Raiders lose. When the Raiders are playing, daddy don't act right. When the Raiders are playing, we don't go nowhere. When the Raiders are playing, so my daughters hate the fucking Raiders. They hate them.
Yeah.
My Amari Zion, I appreciate y'all. Thug it out. It's in there. It's gonna be a long road for your life. I'm sorry. It's worth it. But the girls, they do not fuck with the Raiders at all. I try to make them.
Yeah.
They don't. They hate them.
Yeah,
Because I'm a bad sports fan. I'm a sore loser.
I get you.
I used to be breaking shit and yelling. I used
Cancel
to be one of these
Christmas.
motherfuckers. Yeah, all of that. When the Raiders lose, I'm mad for the whole day. Don't nobody fuck with me. That's how I used to be.
Thank God that Raiders never played on Thanksgiving, huh? It'd be
They did
ruin
recently.
the
Yeah, but they won that one.
whole holiday.
A couple years ago, they actually played. They made
They did?
one Thanksgiving happy for us. What was it? I think like two years ago when we beat the Cowgirls. At
Okay.
that was a real satisfying one.
Okay, yeah,
I'm sure we all got those cousins that are Cowboy fans that talk a lot of shit. So it's like,
for sure.
Yeah.
The worst.
yeah, we got that one. Yeah,
Yeah,
that one was definitely a great one. We got bragging rights until we play. Do we play them this year?
Oh shit!
I think we do. Yeah, we play the Cowboys this year. But
We do? Oh, lit. Okay.
yeah, I think it's in Vegas, so that should be a good one.
Oh,
Going back into free agency though, so we brought in a couple guys. We brought in a couple more defensive backs. We brought in Lonnie Johnson from the Panthers. He plays a little bit of safety, a little bit of corner. I'd say he's a depth pickup, but I'm sure Pete Carroll and Patrick Graham will be able to make some work with him. The next guy that we signed was Eric Stokes. We got him from the Green Bay Packers. A lot of people were saying he sucked, but I would say it was more of a scheme issue because he played a lot more zone. And one thing I noticed with Green Bay is they like to play man a lot. So maybe who knows, a change the scenery and possibly more of a scheme that he's more comfortable with. He'll be able to do a lot better.
Change the
and bounce
scenery
back
does a
and play
lot
with us.
for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Remember when Jacoby Myers was in New England? And I remember when we signed him, I was like, damn, that's brother that gave the ball to Chandler Jones. He's the one that kicked the game off. Oh no, fuck. We got Jacoby Myers. That sucked. Man, this motherfucker one of my favorite players now. So change the scenery or being in the right situation could completely change how all kind of shit happens. How people look at you, how you play the game, how you perform, all of that. Just like Caleb Chason. He came to the Raiders, kill it. Soon as he showed up, kill it. Stacks, forced fumbles, touchdowns, nigga. Mike didn't like him for a little while. I don't know why, but he came through killing.
I liked him. It was just I wanted a quarterback, bro. I was at that point where it's like, bro, you do it too good. I love it, but that's not what we need right now. We need
winning games.
Yeah, and I know.
How do y'all feel when like good Raiders go to another team and just like are terrible,
Um,
average. You know what I'm saying?
it
Kind of
hurts,
like
especially. Oh, go for it. My fault. My fault.
no, I was what like when what's I'm such a bad Raider fan right now. With our linebacker that went to the Bears.
Oh, Khalil Mack.
Yeah, when Khalil Mack
Yeah.
went and was just like pretty average, like, do you like seeing that? Like, are you guys like ops to the players that like you used to like and they're on another team now, or what is it like?
At that age when it happened, I was still real young, so I was real bitter when he left. I didn't understand like who to blame, whether that was Gruden or that was him. Now that I'm older, I know like it was Gruden, but I mean it sucked. Like I was devastated, bro, because that was like the first like for in a minute, that was like the first real generational player that was like making some noise for the Raiders. That
Yeah,
like when he left, bro, like that shit was heartbreaking. I'm not gonna lie, I broke my phone. I broke some shit that day. I had homies that were clowning. All my homies were clowning me because they're not Raider fans, so they were clowning me, talking
yeah,
shit. I
yeah,
was like, man, fuck this shit. This is bullshit. I mean,
I feel like
now it's happened so much that I'm kind of numb to it. Like it sucks, but also it's like now that I'm
yeah,
older, I understand it's a business, and it's cool seeing like people that either you're a fan of or you're cool with, that seeing them get paid, bro. It's dope seeing like people like thrive and succeed. Like I like seeing
Mhm.
people succeed. So I'm not hating on people getting their money because I
Yeah,
get it. Like there are some situations that could be bad. Like they have a fallout with the team, so I get it. Like they might leave on bad terms, so it might be like fuck them. But there's some dudes that they're cool people, and hey, shit happens. I mean, somebody's offering you the bag, bro. So I get it. Like, hey,
yeah.
it sucks, but it's like, hey, man, ball out.
look
How
Except
do
on
you
when you
feel
play
about
against us,
Devontae? How do you feel
so
about Devontae
man.
getting signed to the Rams?
It's a little bittersweet because like my girl and her fam, they're Rams fans, so they're
Mhm.
happy about it. But I'm just like, that's cool.
I
Fuck that
think bro
dude, but
finna go
that's cool.
crazy out there. I think he's gonna
Yeah,
go crazy out
he
there.
gonna ball out, but I'm just like,
You
man,
think
fuck
so?
that guy.
I think so. So look, this is why. This is why he's gonna go crazy out there, just because of how crazy Puka Nakua is already going. And then they got that fucking mad scientist ass coach. They're gonna
I
find a way to
know.
scheme both of them. And it's just gonna be too much to really defend against. But before I even get into that part, he said, hey, when players leave, do you hate on them? I'm gonna tell you the truth because I'm gonna be fake right now. I'm gonna go both ways. 9 times out of 10, when they leave, especially when they leave to get a bag, I want them to leave and do good. Go get your bag, take care of your family, whatever.
Mhm.
I'm salty
Mhm.
a little bit, but I don't hate. But sometimes there's some players that I don't really fuck with. Sometimes there's some players that I can't stand. And I'm gonna tell you the truth. Every time I watch NFL Network, every time I get on the internet, I get on Twitter, and Derek Carr threw an interception, and Derek Carr fumbled the ball again, or he got sacked. Feel good inside. I'm sorry. I feel. Oh, see.
Hello.
It does something.
So here's the thing. This is why, and I'm ashamed because that's some hater shit, and I'm against it. But for so many fucking years, you'd be like, hey, I hate Derek Carr. But you can't really, when somebody wants to argue against you, he do have stats. He is super Mr. Regular. So you
Yeah.
can't say that he sucks all the way, but he sucks enough to stop you from doing anything.
Yeah.
And I'm glad when the rest of the country starts to see that shit. I smile inside every time he fuck up.
Yeah, bro.
I started following Michael Thomas. And the only reason I started following him is sometimes he tweets, hey, Derek Carr is a bitch ass nigga. So I started tweeting. I started following. I was like, you know what?
Like the tweet?
I'm like, he is a bitch ass nigga sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yo.
What you gonna do? Beat me up? He not. So no,
Yeah,
so very select players. I'm like, ooh, I hope you don't never get shit
yeah.
good in life. I want you to be rich and I want you to be happy and I don't want you to get hurt for real. But I don't want you to ever win a fucking ring or a playoff game for the rest of your career. You fucked us. I want you to continue to be the same ain't shit ass quarterback. Get rich. That's fine. Take care of your family and be happy, but don't win shit ever.
keep being mid. Keep staying mid. Like we appreciate that. I feel
mid
that.
to trash.
Yeah.
Don't give no fake greatness.
Yeah, bro. Like
continue to spiral downward.
Like honestly, like I'm salty because about like some stuff that some reporters and stuff
when we
said
talking about Derek Carr, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
Now
like,
I know you're triggered. Now I'm gonna know. Okay, perfect. Got that locked in.
Yeah, bro. Like with Tay, it's like like with Tay, I don't think he sucks as a player. It's just the way things were, how he left on bad terms like that. I was just like, it was kind of some sucker shit.
Bro.
Like I didn't like it.
Yeah, I don't bro. I don't
like. Yeah, like I appreciate his talent, and like I can't deny he's a good player, but it's just like, man, fuck that dude. Like that was some sucker shit, bro, and I didn't really fuck with it. So, I mean, I hope he does well, but I understand why he left too. Like, unfortunately, we failed to get him a quarterback. That's something that you would think he would have got, and obviously, I know he went to go play with Derek Carr, but that's not a quarterback.
No, he went to go play with Aaron Rodgers. Like, that was like, you left me for your
ex.
I was about to say your ex. Yeah, you left me for. I was about to say an adjective before, but I didn't cancel. But like, I was like, you left me for your ex. Like that guy, the guy you always complained about, the guy you said this is not. It's like, bro, like, nah, I didn't like that, and I was very happy when it all like just blew up in New York.
That's your Derek Carr.
So happy.
That's your Derek Carr.
Yeah. And now that he's with the Rams, I'm like, oh, this is like now I'm gonna see you all the time. This is like an ex of yours getting like a job next to your job, and it's just like
trying to still get your attention like, and shit. Yeah,
get away. I thought what happened in New York? You were so happy. You were gonna be so much better without me.
Get away from me, bitch.
Yeah, no, now you want to be neighbors. Now you want to be it didn't work out with your ex. Oh my god. That was not predictable.
Don't let that bitch sneak back in your life, Vic.
At all.
No. Look, here, you don't have to hate her, Vic. You just have to not care about her at all. That's how you move on from Devontae.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or see, this is how sick my mind is. Like, I'm like, all right, well, let's get Cooper Kupp then. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, yeah, we going tit for tat. Yeah, we going.
So you want to fuck
receiver for receiver.
So you want to hit the big mama.
That's how you're starting to learn how to think. You know,
that's some straight blue. This is some blue buttons right there.
Exactly. But seriously, I think it'll be kind of cool if we got Cooper Kupp too. So in all seriousness, on the low, like for the for like a decent rate. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we can use a wide receiver like him.
So
I'm hoping he cool with that.
I was gonna talk about Stephon Diggs, but before I do that, he said for a decent rate. That's a question that I had, and I always like. At what point, as a fan, what point do you get invested? Say, you know what, Cooper Kupp for $6 million, y'all buy. Ooh, $12 million. Fuck that guy. I don't want him. As a fan, at what point do you get to that? Because to me, I don't have $6 million, bro. I don't have 600,000. I don't have it. So if they want to give him $6 million and he'll play for it, cool. If they want to give him $6 billion, I don't give a fuck because I don't have it. The owners got it.
Yeah.
How come as fans, why do we start doing that shit? Like, ooh, he's not worth it.
I think it's just simple math because of like, we know that if we get this player for this amount, we can't get the other players. You know what I'm saying? So like I know the Niners are like panicking about like, damn, we're gonna have to pay we're gonna have to pay damn, what am I blanking on name? The quarterback. Why are we gonna have why are we gonna have to pay Purdy like 45 or 50 million? Like, they know that's gonna make their team much weaker because they're gonna still have their quarterback, but now they're not gonna be able to get a D lineman or an O lineman or a safety that they want. You know what I'm saying? So it's just that, like, I know it's like we should just be fans and sit back and watch, but it's like we know there's consequences to that money because, you know what I'm saying, there's a cap to it.
See, and you're 100% right.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Wait.
This is why I say
I don't mean to cut you off.
What happened?
I don't mean to cut you off, Corey. Raiders Resistance just said the Niners just signed Mac Jones.
To do what? The Niners just signed Marcy Darcy. The Niners just signed this nigga with hips, sashaying down on the motherfucking field. The Niners just signed a 250-pound lesbian quarterback. What the fuck did they do that for? What are the Niners expecting to happen, bruh? This is a DEI hire. They gonna have this motherfucker in the Castro district advertising Niner tickets. Why the
I'm
fuck
not
do they
understanding
have
their
Mac
moves,
Jones?
bro. They're not. They
Mac
didn't pay Purdy.
Jones?
They're getting rid of key players, bro. I don't. Are they trying to tank? Like, what's going on over there, bro? Like, this is a little different from them. They're acting real different
Mac
right
Jones?
now. That's crazy.
That's
crazy. I'm just glad that this free agency cycle, we didn't have to start off like worrying like, shit, what fucking quarterback do we have to sign? Like, who are we gonna get? Like this year, it was a lot different, bro. Yeah, man.
Bro,
Like,
at least we don't have Michael McCorkle. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, man.
Michael McCorkle is crazy, bro. Get anybody named Michael McCorkle off my team, bro. Like,
yeah,
I would be sick.
Yeah, man.
Jones.
I'm just
Mac
glad,
Jones looking like Jerry Jones, illegitimate childhood ass.
Bullshit.
Oh, shit.
McCorkle.
Middle school volleyball. Bitch body ass. Okay, all right. But
yeah, man,
I'm got into the Mac Jones bullshit, who I don't like. I don't like Mac Jones, in case you didn't know.
Yeah, we don't got to talk about bad quarterback play not too much longer. We finally, I know some people think the quarterback we acquired is average, but in my opinion, based off watching what I've seen on film, he's an above average quarterback in my opinion. He's borderline top 10. Like he's a solid quarterback. And the fact that it's a possibility he may be just the bridge guy, shit, I'm more than happy with it, bro. Like we didn't have to worry about signing somebody that was mid, but I appreciate it. And the fact we got him for a steal, bro, only for a third rounder, bro. We got a new quarterback in Raider Nation, bro. We got Geno Smith.
He's solid, man. I'm like, we have a much better situation than last year, so it's like I can't be mad.
Yeah, he looked like the Indian on Street Fighter in that picture. Why did you pick that one?
Hey, I just come on, bro. That's the first like official edit that I've seen of him in the uniform, bro. Shout out the Nation. I just got, I had to show my guy the Nation love, bro. He be coming through with the fire edits and the graphics, man.
Geno Smith ain't threw one pass for the Raiders. He already got a nickname. Yoga Flame is in the building. I hope this motherfucker kill it too.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all don't even know who Yoga Flame is because Street Fighter came out before y'all was born.
Hey, man.
Fuck.
I played it before.
Street Fighter came out before I was born? I played it. I had the cartridge. I think I still have it. I think I'm gonna get it right now. I think I literally have it. I'll be right back. I got Street Fighter right here. Street Fighter 2.
Yeah, I'm real happy with the acquisition or the trade. Getting Geno Smith. I'm real happy with it, bro. Just because based off the film, a lot of people were trying to make fun of Geno Smith, saying, "Oh, you just got Geno'd again" or whatever. Like Geno's gonna Geno shit like that, but. He's a really good quarterback, bro. He won them some games. He put them in situations that they shouldn't have been in because their O-line was really bad over there in Seattle. It was bad, bro. He was having to make shit happen behind the pocket, bro. Like his pocket presence is impressive, bro. And we have a much, in my opinion, a much better O-line than what they have. And we're still improving that O-line. So it's like shit, he gonna have some protection, bro. He got Mayo Michael Jordan, bro. He got Brock Bowers. Ooh, okay.
He got the Sega Genesis Capcom, bitch. Damn.
I got the whole Sega Genesis right there, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Cory.
Yeah. All right. We're bonding a little bit. You know what? But real quick. So, Mike, I'm glad at least one of your homies is cool. But this one is not.
Oh, shit.
Mike, look, this is the last. Hey. This is the last show where I'm giving grace. Okay, I'm gonna give you the opportunity to talk to your homie because the next time we get on the show, I'm gonna fry this motherfucker to death.
Hey, do what you gotta do, bro.
Okay.
Hey, bro, do what you gotta
Hey,
do.
Mini Mart, you gotta chill out because I'm gonna get on you. You just lined me up for a hell of a joke right there. I'm older than your mom. That says a lot. I could say a lot. I'm not gonna talk about your mom because I still respect Mike a little bit. Chill out. Chill out. I'm just playing. I still fuck with Mini Mart. I like him.
Yeah, but
He's my favorite
bro,
person to talk shit to because he don't
I'm
care.
real happy. I'm real happy to see what we could do. The fact that we got Geno Smith now, because before we used to stress about okay, who's gonna be the bridge, and we used to have to pray like okay, hopefully we could draft a quarterback and hopefully it's not this guy. We don't have to worry about this guy starting, which ended up happening the last 2 years, unfortunately. Now, like at pick 6, we could really, we could all options are on the table, bro. If the quarterback that we want falls to us at 6, no doubt we'll draft him. But I'm saying like if not, fuck. If
And the
none of the
quarterback
quarterbacks
that
we
you
like
want is
fall to
who?
us, shit, we'll start off with Vic. Who if there was a quarterback to fall to 6, who would you draft?
Come on, man. We need Shador. We need prime time. We need
Yeah,
prime
okay.
time, man. We need that.
Yeah.
Doesn't that feel like the prophecy? Doesn't it? Like it
Yeah.
seems like that's what should happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It feels like
It
it's
feels
inevitable.
like it
It
feels
has
like
to
that. You
happen.
know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
giving like anti Jamarcus Russell vibes for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I just feel like he's well prepared. And then it's like there's a lot of like, talk about him dropping in the draft. I'm like, perfect, because we're at 6. Like, let's throw salt on his name. Like him
Yep.
and Tom Brady have a incredible relationship. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
think Pete would love him. And we have Gino to teach him, how to be a pro. And it's like a lot of times, like the pros, the guys that like that aren't, because Gino is by no means like a superstar quarterback,
Yeah.
and
That dude's
never
tripping.
has been. It's like I feel like he is the one to be able to teach Shador, don't be big headed, don't be a superstar, don't have
Yeah.
that big ego, just be a worker, be a grinder. You know what I'm saying? As well as Tom Brady, who started out his career as a grinder, a 6th-round pick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I
Yeah.
think that'll be, potentially his biggest downfall is like having a big ego. Like he's Deion Sanders' son. Like, who wouldn't be? Deion
Vic
Sanders had
got
the,
bars right now.
you
Vic
know what I'm
got
saying?
bars right
Deion
now.
Sanders has the biggest ego of all time, and we love him for it. But when you're a quarterback, and then also Deion Sanders didn't deal with social media. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Back in that day, there was no Instagram models back then. Like, there's so many ways that
Yeah.
Shador can get caught up in today's day and age, and living in Vegas. Come on.
Yeah.
But if we have somebody like Gino, Tom Brady behind him, I feel like, that's like the perfect situation for him to go in. And he doesn't have to be great day one. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, learn how to be a pro from Gino, a super average, above average quarterback, you know what I'm saying, at his best. And it's like, but he's a grinder and he worked for his spot in this league. They wanted to write him off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he fought
But
his
he
way
ain't
back.
right back.
He ain't right
But he
back.
ain't right
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hell yeah. But yeah, bro, that's I feel that's ideally who I would like to if he fell to 6, bro, in a heartbeat, bro. I'm not even thinking about it. We sending somebody to call the card. We already got him on speed dial. If I'm Tom Brady, I'm hitting let him know like, hey, bro, we about to do this like that. That's what I would love to do.
Yeah.
But hopefully it does happen. It feels like it's the perfect situation too, because
Mm-hmm.
the one thing I will say, which is crazy, is I feel like a lot of people that hate him or say he's cocky. It's not that he's cocky. It's just he's confident in his abilities, and he's not gonna down talk himself. He's gonna big up himself. Like that's something that he should do.
I hate that shit. I hate that shit.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Look, all of us sitting around in our living room, everybody in the world knows that Shador Sanders is going to go in the first round. He's going to be picked somewhere between number 1 and number 8. He's maybe the number 1 quarterback in the world, maybe number 2 quarterback in terms of college football.
Yeah.
I know that, you know that, Vic knows that, everybody motherfucking knows that. So when people know how great these players are, why is it that we have this thing where we want the players to downplay themselves? We know you're great. We know you're excellent, but I don't want you to act like it. Why the fuck do people do that? Look, Shador know he the shit. He know his daddy was the shit. Why would he act different? He has lived his
what do you
entire
expect
life
from
like
him?
that. Yeah, what do you expect, bro?
He has
That's what
he
I
has
expect.
a phantom. He has a phantom already.
You know what I'm saying?
I
How you
think
want
that's the thing too. Is they
be humble for what?
I feel I feel like a
How?
lot of these teams are hating because
How?
they're not used to seeing a player come in that's from NFL lineage already like that. It doesn't happen very often where they're from an all-time great. And the fact
Yeah,
that he's coming in
from
with
a
money, and a lot
you
of
know,
these kids now
yeah.
are starting to come into the league with money because of NIL deals. It's they don't like that they're already coming in having money, so they're not really like big desperate or being what they're expecting to be or yes sir, no sir, like that. Like they're being themselves, like keeping it 100 with you, and it's like either you fuck with me or you don't. And if you don't fuck with me, there's gonna be another team that does fuck with me, and they're gonna take me.
Right.
And it seemed like that's gonna be the same situation with Shador, and it's like, all right,
They
if y'all
want
don't
him to
fuck
act
with them, like, ooh,
they want him to act like he going to a job interview that he not qualified for. Like he's supposed to play up to them or some bullshit. Fuck that. He's the best quarterback, him or Cam. They the best quarterback in the draft. You want them to go to the thing like, oh, please let me play for you, Mr. Cleveland Browns. Please let me play. The Giants, y'all suck. You would be grateful if Cam or Shador would be willing to play for y'all.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. When you heard somebody like Shador Sanders, what if he got drafted by the Browns? Or what if he got drafted by the Giants? And he was like, Giants, fuck that. And fuck that rookie deal, because that rookie deal is smaller than my NIL. So fuck it. I'm not doing that shit. I'm chilling.
Yeah.
So how can you make him be humble in that kind of interview?
Yeah.
How?
And it's like, you know what I don't like too? Is this a whole different subject? It'll get a lot deeper than I'm ready to talk right now. So I got to go pretty soon. But it's like, didn't Eli Manning and his pops come in with the same attitude?
Yeah.
We're not playing for the Chargers. What did they
Straight
want?
up.
What did they do?
Yeah, we're the Mannings.
Take me to the Giants. Yeah, take me to the. Yeah, we don't play that. We don't play for average or below average, historically trash franchises. We're only going to play for a good franchise. I mean, now it's kind of ironic that the Giants are so trash. But like, you know what I'm saying? At the time, they were good. They had a squad. So it's like, no, I'm only going to play. And so it's like, it's okay when Eli does it, a white quarterback. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, it's a problem when it's Shador.
Elway did the shit too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Facts. Yeah.
Elway and his pops,
So, yeah, this is a whole different subject. But like I said, I got to leave soon. But, but yeah,
I gotta ask you, bro,
so like, I'm rooting for Shador.
Yeah, I gotta ask. So obviously that's who we want at 6. But if you had the choice, like if you had to choose between the two, who would you rather have, Cam or Shador?
Shador all the way.
Okay.
Shador all the way. Shador all the way.
Yeah.
Shador all the way. Shador all the way.
Yeah. All right. I got one more question for you, brother. Since you, I know you big in the hat game. I be seeing you on the brown bag with all the different fitteds and stuff. I gotta ask you, man.
Man,
which one is it?
Man, I gotta say,
oh shit,
Oakland A's. I gotta say Oakland A's.
Okay,
my son's in the room, so Oakland A's. I'm gonna say Oakland A's. But I love that hat, and so I am a hat person. I have probably over like 200 hats, maybe probably more. I do have a hat show I want everybody to check out on here. It's called Crowned. It's with Hat Club. We just released our first episode of the second season. It just got picked up. It's on YouTube. Search Crowned Hat Club. It should pop up. We interviewed this guy named Jay Tips, who just won Sneaker of the Year designer for his Sauconys, which nobody really wore Sauconys, and he made some sick ass Sauconys. Real dope creator out of New York from the Bronx. I just love this because as somebody who's like super entrenched in the hat culture, this T hat, the Tetas hat, went crazy, and it was on TMZ, and even I got to talk about it today on the morning show. And it's like, as somebody who's super passionate about sports hats and teams and stuff like that, it hit kind of national news with somebody's error, and it was like a Spanish curse word, so that was all like boom, that was perfectly made for me. I was like, thank you, God. Like, this is like a story I can talk about.
It was
and
a funny
it's been
cultural
the
joke for sure.
talk of Twitter for a day or two. You know what I'm saying? So it's dope,
Yeah.
and I just hope that these hat designers keep messing up and making these funny mistakes because it's like
Yeah.
it's amazing. And those
So
hats, by the way, those hats are going for $1,000 on eBay right now.
yeah. Yeah, I was gonna show you
Damn.
that actually, bro. Look at this, man.
No, trust me, I
Look
already
at
did my
this.
research. I wanted to buy one, but I'm like,
Hey,
as a
man.
collector, you know, as a
Hey, I
collector, I'm
don't.
like, I need this.
Hey,
It
man.
probably won't even
That
be my
brown.
size, but I'm like, it's too much. I'm not gonna spend that.
Hey, bro. That brown bag money. I know you got it, bro. Hey, I'm sure eBay got some Klarna or some. You know, you can make that happen.
Man, living in Los Angeles, woo.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true.
So I
Honestly,
got
bro, I
bills.
just
I'm
stick
gonna move.
to.
I'm gonna move next door to
bills.
Big Cory. I'm gonna
Hey.
move next door to Big Cory in Arizona.
Yeah, bro. I just
Yeah,
stick
it's
Be
cheap
to.
out here.
Yeah, man. I just stick to. Honestly, I just stick to Raiders, Dodger hats, and Laker hats. I just keep it neutral, bro. It ain't even worth it.
I get you.
Yeah, that's why I trip out. I see some of these young kids that they don't even care. Like some of them, they didn't have to grow up in those certain environments, and they're able to wear that. I'm like, man, don't come to
Oh
LA
yeah,
wearing that shit. Don't come to
there's a lot of
LA
hats.
wearing it.
There's a lot of hats I steer clear for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Steer
So,
very
all
clear.
right. So, you just let us know about the Crown Hat Club that you're doing.
Mhm. Yeah.
Also, I want to make sure people can see you. You're obviously on Power 106, 5 to
Yep.
10 in the mornings.
Yeah, every morning.
And the Brown Bag Podcast, is that something that you're still doing?
Yeah, Brown Bag Podcast. So we just dropped our
Right.
episode today. Every Wednesday at 11, we go live. Me, Duno, Letty. It's just us, you know, kind of oversharing about our lives, talking about, you know, everything that's going on with us personally. You know, our views on certain things that happen, you know, in the world. We don't really talk music necessarily, like heavy. We don't necessarily talk politics heavy. We don't necessarily talk like sports heavy. We just kind of touch on things, but it's more like, if I could describe it, like it's just like you linking up with your cousins, you know, to just chop it up, like
That's
you know,
it.
to
And I want to
have
fuck
that.
with it. So where can I see that?
You know what I'm saying? It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube, and then it's on all streaming platforms too. So
YouTube,
you know,
Brown Bag Podcast with
Exactly.
Mr. 106, Rosecrans Vic.
yes sir, yes
He
sir, yes
said
sir.
he's that motherfucker from 5 to 10 in LA. Don't nobody fuck with him.
Nobody.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
I'm
Hey,
the rich Gannon of morning radio. You feel me? So
There you
Oh,
go.
yeah, there we go. Hey, but
He said 2002.
yeah.
Yeah,
Vic,
all
All right, I appreciate you, brother. I got one last question
Yes, sir.
before we get you
Yes,
out
sir.
of here.
Appreciate y'all.
I
Yes, sir.
got to know, man. Or actually, it's not a question. I'm gonna just tell you straight up. I'm gonna congratulate you in advance for that Grammy you're gonna get for TV Off, bro.
Oh
Congrat-
yeah, man.
Yep.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, a lot of people may not know,
Sheesh,
but
I would love that. I would love
yeah,
that.
my guy Rosecrans Vic is actually credited as an executive producer on Kendrick's record TV Off with Lefty Gunplay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you know, working with Lefty's been such a big blessing. You know, finding him like over a year ago, like not this December, but the December before, and see his progression now, and to see him like change for the better as a person since then, and for him to be on Kendrick Lamar's record, and this record is to this day right now number 4 in the country
Crazy
on the
record.
Billboard Hot
Crazy
100 charts.
record.
It's like, and it's going nowhere. They haven't even shot the video yet, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Unless
there's a video
they shot
coming?
it behind our back, then we're not included.
Hey.
But like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so there's a video coming?
I would hope so. We
Okay.
haven't got the call yet, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It's like that is, you know, crazy, and being a part of Lefty's team, you know, with OTR Records, something that me and Soul have been building since 2019. It's just dope to like get to this level of success with an artist, something we've always wanted. And, you know, hopefully GNX does get nominated for a Grammy, you know, because it did drop in November, which would be eligible for the following year's Grammys, not this one that just passed. So that would be amazing if TV Off, you know, would get like nominated for Song of the Year, Record of the Year, anything like that. You know, that would be insane. The record's already platinum, which is crazy because, you know, that'll be the first plaque, I'm a part of as well. And all that. So just, we'll see. We'll see. Like, I don't know what the future holds. But salute to Kendrick for, putting Lefty in position,
That's
and,
crazy.
me being able to work with Left and help build him up to the point where Kendrick wanted to work with him is just like
That's crazy.
insane. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And,
Good
salute to
shit.
Kendrick. I never met him. I haven't met Kendrick or anything like that.
Fuck that. Salute to
Um,
Vic.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
thank you.
Salute to Vic,
Hey,
bruh.
you're doing big things, bro. Hell yeah, man.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
we appreciate you for coming on, Vic. Corey, stay on. We got one more thing to talk about, but yeah, Vic, we appreciate you, man. And yeah, make
Thank
sure
you guys, man.
all y'all in
Later,
LA,
bro.
All my
be
guys.
sure
Oh yeah.
tap in with bro. Hell yeah, man.
Yes,
Till
sir.
next time.
All
We
right, y'all.
appreciate you,
Mr.
brother.
106, appreciate you, bruh.
All right, fam.
Ooh, shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro. Yeah, that was Rosecrans Vic, everyone. Cool dude, bro. Real cool dude, man. I fuck with bro heavy. And yeah. My fault. We didn't really finish the free agency class when we were talking about the free agents. So unfortunately, we did another key player that we lost. That this one really stung was losing Freight Train Spillane, Robert Spillane. We lost him in free agency, and everybody was wondering, like, shit, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Like, how do you replace Spillane? That's a Pro Bowler right there. Like, that's one of the key free agents that was out there. They brought somebody in that a lot of people are like, oh, what the fuck? Why did we get him? Who's he? But a lot of Steeler fans were pretty pissed that they lost this guy. And we got him for the low. We got him for a real bargain, bro. We brought in from the Pittsburgh Steelers, Elandon Roberts. I will say, in my opinion, and by no means, no disrespect, I say he low key the black Robert Spillane, bro. He played similar to Robert Spillane.
He a
So we
thumper
got-
though. So
Yeah, and that's what I wanted to show you. So I actually got some clips. I want to show you guys too
Clippers?
some clips.
clips.
Yeah,
Let's
you're gonna
what the
see
fuck
who
we
this
got
guy
going
is,
on
bro.
here.
Yeah, we got. Look at this play right here,
Run
bro.
that shit.
At the goal line right here.
Wait, hold the fuck on. Who did
number
that
50.
shit?
Look at number 50. Number 50. You see that?
50. Bottom. Okay.
Landon Roberts.
Okay. All right. He did the Superman shit. Bow. Hit him
Yep.
with the motherfucking Palomau. Not the Palomau.
Yeah.
What's his name? Bruh from the Steelers. Troy, what's his name?
Palomalu. Yeah, Troy Palomalu.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
Palomalu's uncle. Yeah.
Okay.
I
Palomau.
get you though. Yeah. Okay, but yeah, you saw that shit. That was cold. I got one more, bro, and you're gonna like this one, especially against the team it's against. Look at this shit.
Okay. Wait. Run it back. Can you run it back?
Yeah. I'll run it back. Yeah. Look at this, bro.
Oh, okay. So he put Tooney. Okay. So all right.
No.
So
That wasn't Tooney, bro. That was.
he choke slammed the center.
Look at that. That was all pro. That's Creed Humphrey.
Bow.
That's Creed.
Bow. Blew that bitch up. Okay.
Yeah, I gotta show that one more time. Y'all not understand that. You see how big that man is that he just folded? He just stopped all progression right there. He just ended the play. I like him, bro. I think he's gonna be a fan favorite.
So I guess, you know what I'm saying, I heard people was talking about he can't cover shit, right? He can't cover nothing because his PFF grade is whatever. Didn't they say that Spillane can't cover shit when we got him too? So I'm not saying they're the same, and I'm not saying he's as good as Spillane because Spillane came through thumping shit, bro. So hopefully he can bring the same kind of shit or intensity or whatever the case may be. And if not, we'll see who does, because they also got rid of Diablo. So that means the linebacking core is going to be brand new.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah. It's going to be real brand new. I wouldn't be surprised if we get somebody in free agency. I wouldn't be surprised if we draft somebody. It'd be really interesting to see if we do that.
What would surprise you then? What would surprise you?
What would surprise me?
Yeah. If they just roll with Tommy Eichenberg and Luke Masterson.
Yeah. But I'll be honest, though. I when it comes to linebackers, bro, I trust Patrick Graham, and I definitely trust Pete Carroll when it comes to linebackers, bro.
Yeah.
If there's one thing they're going to do, they're going to find some linebackers, bro. And they might find some guys that might need a little development, and they're going to develop them. They're going to coach them up, and they're going to turn them into some stars, bro.
I'm
they know
hyped
how to make shit happen, bro. So I'm hyped.
I'm hyped for that.
Oh, yeah.
Space Beast.
It's gonna be up.
Space Beast said our front office is legit right now.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
right now, hold on. I'm gonna agree with Space Beast, but this is probably the only time because every single week he come on here, he say some bullshit.
Yeah.
But
And
because I agree with him, I'm gonna give him some validity right now.
respect to Space Beast for that moment. But yeah, bro, I think it's just crazy. Like honestly, I like the approach that our front office, Spytech and Pete Carroll are doing. I like the fact that they're not being they're being aggressive, but they're not being like desperate and overpaying people like stupid bags where it's like, come on, bro. Like, are you sure they're gonna match that? Now, some guys, I get it, they do deserve that pay raise, but there's some guys that I'm not gonna say no names, but it's like, fuck, are we doing here, bro? Like,
I hear you.
I don't agree with it, but
I have to. This is important.
they're being smart with it, bro. They're being real calculated with their moves. They're getting guys that are with it in same value, or if not, possibly even upgrades to the positions that we lost, and they're getting them at cheaper value. It's like going to gain some shit that you like at Target but it's expensive. But now you went to Costco and you got the Kirkland brand shit, and that shit a lot cheaper. And it's
Hey, so hold on. Is Kirkland bet? Okay, we'll get into that later. This is more important. This is more important. It's Raider Trey 540. Raider Trey 540 is Trey Majors. This is Mama Majors' kid. This is Do It For Y'all podcast. This is also Eddie Kane. And he said, I don't get no love more. What? Okay, so this is what it is. Eddie Kane. This is what I want you to know. You see this shit right here? It's something brown inside of there. And you know why I got something brown? Because I drink beer, bro. I don't really be drinking the dark shit, but I got it just to shout out Eddie Kane. I forgot to do it earlier. Yeah. Please get outside your motherfucking feelings, bro. You know we fuck with you. We want you to be on the show. We talk about you all the time. We say Eddie Kane like it's your real name. Please, fucking.
Just because I have 1, 2, maybe 2 drinks sometime, I'm an alcoholic now.
All it is, that brown liquor got him feeling some kind of way. So right now he ready to fight me. Trey, I don't want to fight. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
we still friends.
But yeah, the one spot I'm honestly, besides linebackers, I know they'll do some. The position I'm curious to see them find an upgrade for is replacing Nate Hobbs. Like we need a slot corner, and there's a couple guys out there in free agency that are a little intriguing. I'm not gonna lie, and I feel like the holdup is also the Geno contract. Now that we're trading for him, like he needs a new deal. So once we finalize that, we'll get some more cap, and we'll be able to figure out, okay, who can we go after? Who can we be aggressive for? Like one thing I will say, there's a lot of fans that are complaining on Twitter talking about, oh, we're not being aggressive, we're not doing enough. They are. It's just some people are being desperate and they're overpaying. Where it's like, okay, yeah, you reach the point where it's like, all right, bro, you're tripping. There's some guys that they're aggressive for. One guy I will say, Cam Bynum. They were real aggressive for Cam Bynum and for Byron Murphy. Byron Murphy, they actually, if I'm not mistaken, offered him the same deal that Minnesota did. It's just he decided. He made a life decision there, a business decision. Do I want to change scenery, change my whole life, move, or stay where I'm at? We're in the playoffs. We're contending for a bowl. Why don't I stay here and run it back? They're paying me the same money. So they're being aggressive. It's just shit happens, bro. People make decisions.
Asante Samuel Jr. is a free agent.
Yeah, Asante Samuel. Another guy I like
is he a for real free agent or one of them restricted shits? Because Chargers can't let that motherfucker go nowhere.
No, he a for real free agent. He available. I like him as an option. There's from the Rams, I like Akello Witherspoon. He's another option I'll consider in free agency. From the Bengals, Mike Hilton, he's available. There's a few guys.
Some motherfucking options, and we need. So it's a lot of shit that we got to do. Some places that we got to address, including running back, cornerback, defensive back, quarterback, offensive line, and linebacker. But other than that, I'm excited for next.
I don't think it's that many, bro. O-line they addressed.
No,
linebackers they'll address it. No, they got some guys, bro. I know a lot of people are questioning that. I don't know, bro. They might be able to draft somebody. You never know. Somebody.
Yeah, no, I believe that.
So it's possible.
No, I believe they can get in the draft.
Happens, bro. They need more people. There's a lot of defenders, bro. Like I was saying, we're hopeful that hopefully Shador or one of these quarterbacks who knows? Maybe even Cam Ward. We're being hopeful that one of them drops a 6. But if it doesn't happen, bro, if it doesn't happen, in my opinion, I would love to have a defensive player to boost up that D line or even a linebacker. I know a lot of people are talking about Mason Graham, but one person I'd really like to draft, bro, from Georgia. I really fuck with Jalen Walker, bro.
Jalen Walker. And
yeah.
So
I'll send you some film. I didn't put no highlight. I didn't get no tape to put up here, but I'll send you some shit, bro.
Send me some shit right
Hey.
now. I feel like making a highlight tape.
Okay.
In this live, send me something right now. I want to make something right now.
Yeah, bro. Hey, he talking about if you want an edge rusher, you can do that.
I don't give a fuck.
You need a coverage linebacker.
Send me a punter. You can send me a punter. I want to make a tape.
That. Hey,
send me anybody.
I got you. I'll send it to you at the end of the show. But yeah, bro. You can do it all. So if Shador don't fall, bro, that's who I want. Spytek, Pete Carroll, Brady, make that shit happen. This defense will be fucking nasty.
Eddie King is drunk. He said, "Y'all know me. Go Dogs."
Yep.
Fuck
well.
Dogs.
Yeah,
Carson Beck.
Jalen from Georgia.
Fuck everything about Georgia except for Brock Bowers.
Yeah.
I'm lying. Hold on. I'm lying. Hold on. Not everything about Georgia. I'm talking about the Georgia Bulldogs. Okay.
Yeah. They got some but they got some ballers that came from Georgia, bro. There's some ballers. Fucking basically the whole fucking in Philadelphia Eagles.
I'm hating on Trey because he's gonna talk about Carson Beck. And before he do that shit, I'm not trying to hear
that shit. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
He know what time it is, bro. Hey, bro, Robert. Hey, bro, had some fly shit. Fucking Vic. I don't know what that was. It was AP Rolly. What was that shit? That
I don't know shit about that shit.
That shit
was something about some jewelry.
Yeah, that shit was above my pay grade. But it was some fly shit. I fuck with it. But yeah, bro, I appreciate everybody for coming on to the show. We're getting close to closing time. Cory, where can they find you?
Big Cory 00. And go fuck with my shit on Facebook. Hold on a second. I don't have a Facebook, but I just learned that my video is going super viral on Facebook right now. The most viral it's ever been. Big Cory 00. So just go on there. The Alabama shit, that's me.
Yeah.
Be stealing that shit. Me.
You mean the shit that be getting used word for word, bar for bar on Netflix?
Word for word, bar for bar on Netflix. It's a Netflix special. Bruh, look, hold on. I fuck with you for real. You use my jokes word for word. I'm sure you don't know that you stole them from me, but it was me, bruh. Like, I'm cool with a check. Mm-hmm. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to tell nobody your name. Give me a check and I'm going to shut up. I'm cool. I'm a ghostwriter for hire. Anybody that want to be funnier than they really are, I will write. I don't care. But don't steal my shit, putting it on Netflix and getting hella thumbs up for the shit, and I don't get paid for it. I'm cool right now till I'm not, bruh.
Yep.
Have a conversation.
Say that. Yep.
Oh, that's your little gun. I told you don't be bringing that little bitch in this motherfucker no more.
Yeah.
I told you don't bring that Harlem Nights in this bitch no more.
Come on, bro. Oh, you want the money counter? Shit. Hey, matter of fact, that's the one we're gonna use. We're gonna use that money counter because Semi got Cory them chips.
I'm not gonna say the person's name, but he's fat.
Damn. Well, that doesn't really say a lot. There's a few guys. Shout out to all the fat comedians out there. Shout out to
you. Gotta stop shooting that little shit, Mike. Don't shoot that little shit no more.
Oh shit. Yeah, I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all follow the channel Big Cory 00. You could also follow my channel. Who knows, soon I might be dropping some tapes. We're getting closer to draft season. I might wait though. I don't want to jinx no shit. So I'm gonna wait till after we find out who we draft. After we find out who it is that's on our team officially, there will be some tapes. I know I've been lagging on it. There will be a Brock Bowers tape. It's coming soon.
Yeah.
It's coming soon. You're going to see it on YouTube. You can follow me on Twitter. You see it on Twitter. Also on my Instagram, Machiavelli24. Make sure to follow the show, both on Twitter and on Instagram. On Twitter, it's Black Team Biz, B-I-Z. On Instagram, it's the full word, Big Black Team Broadcast. Anything else you gotta say to the people, Corey?
No, I'm not gonna say shit. I'm glad I made it through the whole show. Y'all follow me, Big Cory 00. Pay me some money. I'm a microphone for hire.
Yeah, if you want shit. Also, like, subscribe, shit. If you want, you can send us some money here. Send some super chats, Zelle, whatever. You can reach out to that.
Works, but do it.
But yeah, we appreciate
I
all
appreciate
y'all
you, Black Team, bitch.
Yeah, thank you, Black Team, you bitch.